Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. Obviously, I'm sure you know that by now. So, I'm a little hyper. I might have taken too much coffee. I don't know. This video is how to get cheap flights. I'm so sick of everybody overcharging for flights. I want to go to Germany. Why is it $1,700 to go to Germany? I could walk there for half that price. No, I can't walk there. Why? Because there's a freaking ocean in the middle. Why are you charging me $2,000 to fly over it? That's ridiculous. My video is to explain to you, hopefully, on how to get cheaper flights. I don't want to tell you my exact method because there's no freaking method to it. It's madness. I haven't paid for it yet, but I found a ticket. They started at about $1,700. I found one for $700. Boom. To Berlin, or not Berlin, Munich, Germany, and back. So that's pretty freaking good. That's $1,000 cheaper. So the first thing when you're searching sites or whatever, you're gonna notice you're gonna notice you go one day to search a flight, and this is steered mostly towards overseas flights, but they all apply basically with domestic flights too. You're gonna notice when you go to search a site, say your ticket's $1,000. The first time you look the next day, it's $1,100, and they only have 2 left. You're like, oh crap! What's happening is they're tracking you, and they're tracking you with your browsing history and your cookies, and by doing that, they know you're looking for that flight, and they know you're interested, so they're trying to instill fear into you. So they jack up the price a little bit. And they say there's only a few left, and what that does is make you panic and purchase the ticket. Don't do that. Every time you go, either search from a different device, or go to a different, or go into your computer and delete the cookies. And the second thing I wanted to say was delete your browsing history, because they're tracking that stuff, and that's important that you don't let them do that, because then you're not going to get the best deal possible. The third thing is avoid using travel sites. Do not use them. I'm not trying to say they're bad, but about 90% of them are actually owned by airline companies, and I'm not going to say any names because I'm not trying to get in trouble. I don't have enough money to fight somebody in airline world or business. That stuff's great. Have you ever had coffee at night? That's not a bad idea. Anyway, so don't go to those sites, because they're literally going to charge you a lot more than what you were to get charged if you jumped out of the box a little bit. The next thing I want you to do is not to book on weekends. I know it's most convenient for most people and stuff like that. Take time off during the week. Do whatever you got to do. You're going to save hundreds of dollars. Everybody's traveling on the weekend. You're going to save time. You're going to go to the airport during the week, and there's going to be nobody there. You're going to save a headache. You're going to save money. Don't worry about, missing a couple days worth of work. Life's about adventure. It's about work too, because you have to pay for that adventure. But let loose a little bit and think out of the box a little bit. The other thing is avoid peak time vacations. Say you're going to Aspen, Colorado, and you want to go snowboarding. Christmas is probably going to be the busiest time. Try something in November or October or January when it's not peak time. Or even better yet, when it's not winter time would be best. The next thing, or like if you're going to Mexico or Hawaii or whatever, don't go in the summertime when all the kids are out of school or everybody's on vacation. Pick a different day. If you like the crowds, cool. You're going to pay for it. If you're going abroad, like Germany, Italy, France, wherever it is, Iceland, Greenland, whatever, the best time to be able to book those tickets is 3 months in advance. That seems like the sweet spot, what I've noticed. So like it's September, October, November, December. So next month I would go for January or late December or whatever. And that's going to give you the best rate. Domestic flights looks like it's about 6 weeks out, which is completely different. But hopefully that helps you. The next thing is, oh, this is kind of cool. I learned this a few days ago. If you doing round trips everywhere, they know that you're American and they're going to gouge you a little bit. But they don't know who you are or if you're American or not if you put in a one-way. They may think that you're not American, whether you're German or Italian. So maybe you don't have as much money. So if you put in a one-way, see what you're offered. You might be offered $100 less than if you were to do one round trip versus two one-ways. One way there, one way back. Try that, see what happens. That actually came up with some interesting results. Some were higher, some were lower. It was kind of weird. So that was kind of cool. The other one is, like I was talking about, don't go to the travel sites. You're probably thinking, well, where the hell do I go? There's actually some cool software out there. MIT created one. I can't really plug their site completely, but if you go onto Google and you search matrix.ita, the rest of it's going to be filled in automatically, and you're going to be able to get to a site that actually is showing you like travel algorithms, and actually you put in your stuff and you kind of leave it pretty vague or whatever, and I think it's actually powered by Google. Google took it over, and it actually shows you not only that day but kind of flexible days around then. You're like, oh well, it's $1,700 on this day, but it's $9 on this day. So that could actually be extremely beneficial to you. And by doing that, actually going to those sites, there's one that starts with an M. I can't really plug them, but if you send me a private message, I will definitely give you some information on that. The next one, if you're a student, if you've ever been a student, if you're going to be a student, get yourself a student ID. Go to search student travel discounts for airlines and stuff like that. There's actually websites out there that are steered towards helping students, like college students, travel. So that's definitely a good one. That's number 9. Number 10, first and foremost, this should have been number 1 to be completely honest, but cookies and browsing history are probably the best because they're definitely tracking what the hell you're doing out there. Be flexible. No matter what you're doing, it's a vacation. It doesn't have to be exactly that day. If you're going for a wedding or something, understood. But maybe show up a few days early for the wedding if it's going to be cheaper. Go do some other stuff. Spend some time with the family. Be flexible in the sense of, okay, you're going on vacation. Well, vacation doesn't say you have to go on this day. Vacation's usually pretty flexible. You're picking a day. Go in there and try some different days. Try the 15th, try the 14th, try the 12th, try the 3rd. Don't do the weekends. Usually it's Tuesday. Monday night, all the airline companies are throwing out their great deals by Tuesday morning. All the travel agents, the travel companies are getting those discounts, and they're able to spread them out. So then during the week they can sell their flights and stuff like that. So usually the best time to look for good deals is Tuesdays through Wednesday evening. That's going to be when you're finding the best deals. I hope this video helped you guys. This is Jonathan with One Big Impact. If you guys liked our videos, please pound that like button real quick for me. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comment section below, of course. Always, and if you're too shy, send me a private message. It's cool. I'm trying to think of anything else that I didn't cover. Yeah, if this helped, I've been traveling. I got like 6 countries this year, so if you guys have any questions about travel or what you need to do, please feel free to ask. Or if you want me to make a certain video steered towards a certain part of traveling, feel free to ask me. My next one's Germany, by the way. My kids don't know. But feel free to share our videos and subscribe to our channel. Again, guys, this is Jonathan with One Big Impact, and remember to spread love, not hate. Peace. Happy travels.